Greetings, everyone. This is DreXxiN from Ghost of Gamers. I'm here live at IEM CeBIT, and I'm joined from Millennium, Angush and FatMamma. So, how are you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good.
You?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. A little bit tired, but it's good.
All right, now you guys are one of the teams participating here that aren't actually in the LCS. Do you think this gives you guys kind of like an advantage going in because you have more time to study the team and focus specifically on the tournament rather than having to study so much for weekly LCS matches?
Yeah, it does give us slight advantage, like the edge. Also, it doesn't also give us everything what we could have. Well, we don't have that kind of like strict schedule like other teams because, let's say, no gaming house. But as for studying, yes, we have that advantage.
Okay, and you are filling some shoes for creatine support now. How are you guys synergizing? How have you been mashing ever since you joined the team?
We're doing well. I think I'm a bit too aggressive at some times.
Now, is this more because creatine's more of a passive player and you guys aren't really used to meshing up, or is it just like, do you think it's just kind of a mistake on your part?
No, it's for most it's definitely part of my mistakes, but he could be a bit more aggressive sometimes. But
okay, and you've been juggling on the team or a top lane on the team for a long time. Sorry, and so how do you feel about top lane now with everybody just starting like Red Elixir and a lot of potions and stuff like that? Is the game kind of stale for you, or is this like better now because there's so many different openings?
I feel pretty comfortable. It's like nothing has really changed for me in a way. I still can dominate the lane. I still can make the plays. Of course, there are less punishing at the same time. There's also more punishing. It depends on the matchups actually and the jungler pressure, but also there is a viability to play ultra defensive and still be useful for teams, so that is really a good thing for me.
And how are you feeling? Well, it recently got hotfixed, but how have you been feeling about those Blade of the Ruined King changes? I know a lot of players have been having so much fun with that.
Yeah, I saw on the Reddit they nerfed a bit of the AD and some lifesteal. Yeah, it was still OP, yeah, too strong, because it was supposed to counter the HP stacking, but it was doing everything for a low amount of gold. Well, actually, also the recent nerf was AP Tryndamere, which was the beast. So, but this is not nerfed this patch, so.
All right, and for support. Everybody was really excited when the support changes came along. They pretty much like, oh, we can build all this cool stuff, but it seems that like most of the builds are staying the same. Are there any like underutilized items like Michale's Crucible, or do you think like it's just gonna go back to the same old like Aegis and Locket and stuff like that?
well, I was playing around a lot with Crucible actually, but the big thing about it is that you're like only you know when you will use it. Like if you're AD carry, like would know exactly, then it would be a really good item. But I prefer like Quicksilver or Cleanse on AD than Crucible. So.
And what kind of predictions do you guys have coming out of the group stage? I know you guys like I said, you had a lot more time to like study and stuff, but you also don't have the gaming house advantage. So like you might have a little less experience coming into this in other teams. But I actually talked to Tabs, and he just said he just wanted to kill Frog in 1v1. So that's all he cared about, I guess. But no, do you guys think like if you make it past the group stages, you'll have the momentum to kind of like climb up to the finals, or are you kind of like unconfident going into this? Because I know you guys are pretty momentum driven, and if you win the first game, it's a lot easier for you to win games on down the road. So how do you feel about the group?
How I feel is that our team's strength is to analyze the opponents. Well, when let's say we have a low amount of teams to prepare for, it's much easier. Let's say if it would be LCS for us, I would say we would do much better or like than the current teams, let's say. And as if we go to tournament with the group stage like 5 teams, that's really complicated because you have to analyze everyone. But yeah, in a way, if we win, then we get confidence in our strategy, not like in ourselves, but what we do. So yeah, the momentum would really help us a lot.
All right, awesome. So have you discovered any other supports that you like playing that are kind of like not your average support? Since like I know that you're very aggressive, so have you tried anything that's like out of the ordinary that's been working okay with creatine, or are you guys just kind of like rolling with the standard heroes?
Well, Creaton doesn't really like when I play something different.
Draven support?
No. He was playing Draven, and he was. I'm not even gonna comment on it. It was. I throw boomerangs like this. Now I was trying some Veigar support, not with Creaton though, but it was tons of fun. But like since it's like Bruiser meta, I don't think it's that good. But if it shifts back to like more AP heavy, I think Veigar support is a pretty decent choice. You have the AoE stun, pretty decent cooldown.
What about Tarek now? How does he feel in the early game?
Oh, he's strong. What else?
He's still good because I know they nerfed his base armor quite a lot from his Shatter, and they just made him scale off mana basically. So you think he's still like just as good? It didn't really affect his support role very much.
Well, like the early armor, it's something, but like what most people don't take into account is his ulti. Like his ulti is really good. Like people just think about, oh, it's armor shred, early laning phase, stun. Like, but his ulti is actually really underrated. Like it gives you a lot, like so much damage.
Gold to the team. Like there was Matt made on Reddit about Tarek's ultimate, and it gives lots of efficient gold, like with the AD, with the Mar armor, whatever. I don't even remember what it gives. yeah. So yeah, it's really good ultimate in a way, but his weakness is that enemies know when you want to initiate. So team has to be the ones which like full in, like follow up. So it can't be used tricky wise. So it's really predictable. That's only minus.
So do you think he could actually work as like a bruiser top now?
I saw a guy playing in solo queue. I was recommended by someone. It could work, but not as good as other picks. Actually, I can't talk. I haven't played it. I didn't play actually the new patch. Like I didn't want something new in my head before tournament, so didn't test.
All right. Obviously, since Season 2, Oracle's been nerfed a lot, and normally you only see it purchased for Barons. So is there any time that you justify buying an Oracle like early game nowadays, because it's so much gold and it's like inefficient in a way because it runs out a lot faster, even if you don't die? And so a lot of people are favoring like pink warding the whole map. So is this something you only do when you're really far ahead, or is there any other like strategy that would require an Oracles more than just pink warding everywhere?
Well, it depends what kind of picks you have. Like, especially if you have Thresh or a Blitzcrank or something that needs like map control, you get an Oracle. Simple as that. But yeah, exactly. Like stuff that can catch you off guard, then you get an Oracle. But yeah, mostly when you're a bit ahead and want to like further the lead.
When you push the first outer tower turrets, like top, mid, and bottom, then you just group up with pinks, with Oracle, and you push the advantage like somewhere to jungle, somewhere, and just catch the enemies off guard, and then take another tower. And then you push the game more and more until you have enough advantage to like bait Baron or Dragon or some team fight in your advantage, and that's how game works basically.
Okay, so you actually, because a lot of people thought it like initially the community reaction was that it was going to be super weak. So like, do you still think it's like too strong and snowball like vision advantage snowballs the game too hard?
I wouldn't say it's too strong, because it's the most important thing to have in team. It's for teams, like for Koreans, they have strong discipline about warding. That's what, in a way, like makes them different from other teams, like let's say Europeans or North Americans, because they have the discipline to ward everywhere and they don't do those mistakes. And of course, this game is about not like how strong you are mechanically, but like with the team, how you work. And of course, if you have lots of vision, you can make better calculations and like predictions what the enemies might do. So yeah, in a way it's not overpowered, but it's really cheap right now to get the vision. So maybe the balance between gold and vision is not really good. So yeah, something like this.
That's an interesting opinion. All right, so you guys have your game starting up soon, so I guess I'll let you guys go. Any last shout-outs or words you want to say to fans or anything before we close this out?
I would like to shout out to all my fans and to Millenium for bringing us here, Winamax, CDiscount, and thank you guys for supporting us and whatever we do.
All right, any shout-outs for you before, like besides any sponsors or anything?
No, pretty much the same. And shout out to our new coach, Young.
Yeah, shout out to him. Like he helped us a lot, and he's like one of the coolest guys I've met out of nowhere. So, yeah.
All right, thanks guys. That was Millennium here, and we'll be bringing you more live coverage. Make sure to check out our Go Bets. We're giving away Gigabyte hardware, so take it easy.